Welcome back, folks. Now, regional swimming is set for November 2nd, but swimmers in the state of Iowa, they're looking to improve their times as they head into the final stretch of the regular season. Now, the Spencer swim team, they're hosting Algona and the Sioux City Metros in a double duel. Now, let's start with a 200-yard freestyle here, where Addison Olkey might as well have a propeller behind her. The Sioux City Metro swimmer finishes the race first with a time of 1:59.75, and that's a personal best this season. And I give you the swim meet lifeguard. Working hard or hardly working, brother. Next up, we've got the 200-meter individual medley, and strap in because it's a doozy. Hallie Sears of Spencer and Natalie Petit of the Metros going at it. We'll head on into the backstroke. You see, once again, same two swimmers, neck and neck. This would be this way all the way. Maybe Sears with a slight advantage. We go to the home stretch, though, and look at Petit and Sears. These two racing to the finish. I'm not sure which way this is going to go. It looked very close, and it's going to be Petit winning by just a half second. What a race out of those two. Metros go 2-0 at the double duel, while the Tigers go 1-1.